It was hard watching my family move on without me, Part 1. It was hard watching my family move on without me. Come on, kids, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Jack called out to the kids to come down and start their morning. I watched Max and Faith sleepily open their eyes as they got dressed, brushed their teeth, and trudged downstairs to eat breakfast with their father. They finished eating, said goodbye to their father, and ran outside to catch the bus to school. It was really special to get to watch them. They'd grown up so much since I'd been gone. After they caught the bus, their father finished dressing and left for work. I was all alone. I remembered what it had been like when they'd first been born. I'd rejoiced in holding them, rocking them in my arms as I sang to them, hearing them coo and giggle, watching them learn to crawl, then walk, imagining the kind of people they'd grow up to be. They'd brought me so much joy. Being a mother was everything I'd ever wanted, and it was even better than I dreamed. Then it was all over. A skid on the road, an impact with another car, a tree, and I was gone. It wasn't fair that it ended that way. I'd been so young and had so much more to do. But we don't control how much time we have with the people we love. I've had a lot of time to work on accepting that, though it doesn't get easier. Find out what happens next in Part 2. But I suppose I should be grateful. I still get to watch them, though I can't take part in their lives. I can wish for the best for them, and I do. And when the pain gets to be too much, I remind myself that Max and Faith are alive and healthy, and that's what matters. I'm watching when my children get home from school. They practically jump off the bus and run into the house, anxious to tell their father about their day. I got an A on my project, Daddy. Mrs. Thap Jensen was so impressed. She called it one of the best projects she's seen in years. She rubbed her hands together in excitement. And in PE today, Coach Rainey said he thought I should try out for the track team. Apparently I put up one of the best 50-yard dash times in the whole school. That's amazing, said Jack, beaming. I'm so proud of you both. This calls for a celebration. What do you say to pizza and ice cream? Yay! Screamed the kids and sat down in front of the television until the food arrived. I used to be the one who congratulated them on their school accomplishments. Jack had to do it now. Find out what happens next in Part 3. A week later, Jack went up to wake the kids, but Faith was in her bed, tears streaming down her face. What's wrong, honey? She looked at him and whispered, Today is Mommy's birthday. I'd forgotten. Things like birthdays don't really seem to matter here. But it mattered to my daughter. Jack took her in his arms. It's all right, honey. It's perfectly natural to be sad. But all we can do now is live in a way that would have made Mommy happy. Faith looked up at her father and nodded, wiping away tears. But that doesn't mean we can't celebrate her. What if we go to the cemetery and you can talk to Mommy? You can even bring her some flowers. Faith's eyes brightened in hope. That sounds perfect, Daddy, she replied, wiping away tears. It was nice that she still missed me, I thought. I guess every girl needs her mother. Of course, she could have talked to me at home and I would have heard her, but sometimes the acts people perform have their own kind of meaning. I don't begrudge her that. Find out what happens next in Part 4. As Jack walked out of the kids' bedrooms after settling them in for the night, he stopped for a moment downstairs and spoke. I'm sorry you aren't here, Miriam. The kids miss you every day. Not a day goes by that your impact on them isn't felt. You'll always be their mother, and they'll always miss and remember you. I'm sorry you can't be here with them, but know that I'm doing my best to be the best father I can be and take care of them in a way that would make you proud. I listened to his words, and I knew they were lies. Everyone thought the car crash was an accident, but I knew the truth. I knew about the insurance policy, and his tampering with the brakes, and the fake mourning husband performance he put on for the cameras. Find out what happens next in Part 5. He may think he got away with it, but I'm always watching. And as I sat, bound and locked in a secret soundproof room beside the basement, walled in with only the regular tray of food deposited each night and camera monitors to watch my children grow up, I swore again that he'd pay. Someday I'd have my vengeance. And on that day, he'd truly understand that you can't bury the rage of an angry mother. Follow for more horror stories.